bring them sounds at one time.
I'm up early in the morning, to get the skrilla, blue face pillar, the blade dealer, make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Hey, niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be steppin'. Coolin' kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds at one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support.
Hurts takes the snap, back to throw. Slides left, deep ball down the left sideline, and the pass is intercepted.
Well, I tell you what, that is some range by McKinney, and high pointing the football there. He got both feet in, Bob.
Oh. First and 10 from the Philadelphia 20.
Intercepted.
And the pass gets intercepted. Xavier Mckinney gets another one.
Hey, bro. Hey, like you trying to get paid. That's crazy.
What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today's subject, we're going to be talking about, should the New York Giants make Xavier Mckinney one of the highest paid safeties in the NFL, based on Xavier McKinney being a free agent this upcoming offseason. Yeah, we're going to talk about a little bit about that. Should we bring the Brinks truck for Xavier McKinney? Because he's going to want to be one of the highest paid safeties in the league. So let's dig in deep and let's take a little look at Xavier McKinney. So let's look. All right, so let's go to Google. Let's look up Xavier McKinney 2023 stats. Let's look that up. Let's see what Xavier McKinney did this season. As you can see, hopefully you guys can see. As you can see, Xavier McKinney, 78 solo tackles, 1 forced fumble, 3 interceptions, 11 pass defense this year. That's tied for 28th in the league. He had 3 interceptions, which was tied for 25th. 1 forced fumble, which was tied for 92nd in the league, and 78 solo tackles, tied for 26th. So let's look at his game logs, man. Go from the beginning. The Cowboys had 4 tackles, 1 solo, no interceptions. I mean, in the beginning of the season, it looked like he wasn't wanting to tackle, but in the beginning of the season, he had 4 tackles against the Cowboys, 7 and tackles against Arizona and San Francisco, 3 against Seattle, 8 against Miami, 6 against Buffalo, 3 against Washington, 5 against the Jets, 10 in back-to-back games against Las Vegas and Dallas, 13 against Washington, 10 against New England, 4 in back-to-back games against Green Bay and New Orleans, 10 against the Eagles, the first Eagles game, 6 against the Rams, and 6 against the Eagles the last game. So, I mean, he wasn't super bad. Actually, it wasn't bad at all. But as you know, guys know, in the beginning of the season, his tackling was so bad in the beginning of the season. And he had 3 picks, 1 against New England, 2 against the Eagles in the very last game of the season, where he looked like he was an all-star. 116 total regular season tackles, 78 solo. So was he as bad as a tackler as it seemed in the beginning of the season? Because in the beginning of the season, it seemed like he was just so down. Like I said, it was like he was listening to Rod Wave. And he was just so down on himself. He was down about the team. He was getting into spats with Wink Martindale about his role on the defense. And a lot of people were out on him. I was out on him too. Shout out to NYG. I was out on him too until towards the end of the season. And when I really look back at what he didn't miss a snap. He actually had 116 tackles, 78 solo. He was one of the leaders in interceptions. And he just started becoming a leader again, you know. It was like he put that green dot back on, man. So, I don't know, man. Xavier McKinney, does he deserve to be one of the top paid safeties in the league? Let's go listen to Mr. Howard Cross on what he thinks that we should do as far as Xavier McKinney going on into this offseason.
What do you think the top priority should be for the Giants this offseason?
Well, first off, you're going to figure out if you're going to sign Xavier McKinney. You got to get him kind of like locked in or locked out. You got to know what you're going to do with that. You got to figure out what you're going to do with Saquon. You know, those are the two positions you kind of got to, you know, two guys, not even positions. It's two guys you have to address as quickly as possible so you can try to figure out how much money you're going to have to spend in free agency, so to speak, and how – and like in which direction you're going to go. Then when I turn around, I go to the draft. I think number 6.
Yep.
Number 6, you're probably looking at one of the offensive linemen that are probably the best offensive linemen coming out. You know, the offensive lineman from Penn State, the offensive lineman from Notre Dame. Yep. Both guys will be there. So that's you know those two guys will be attractive.
So, according to Howard Cross, Xavier McKinney should be one of the main things we should focus on bringing back this offseason. As far as giving him a contract, getting him paid, getting him to stay with this defense. And I kind of agree with him because the way that he played at the end of the season, that was like the way he was playing before. Like he was on pace to be becoming a very good safety in this league and one of the top safeties. So, what are top safeties being paid in the league? Let's look that up. Let's see here. Let's go back. And let's see what top safeties are being paid in the league. Top paid safeties in the NFL 2023. Let's see. Let's go right here. NFL highest paid safeties rankings by salary. That's what we're looking for. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. All right, so let's look at this right here, man. Top NFL paid safeties. Let's blow this up a little bit. Hold on. Why do they keep going back to that? I might want to go to that. So, Chargers safety Derwin James making $19 million a year. Steelers safety Mika Fitzpatrick, $18.2 million a year. Seahawks safety Jamal Adams, which kind of hurts his case, is $17.5. Falcons safety Jesse Bates III, very good safety, $16 million. Harrison Smith for the Vikings, $16 million. Broncos safety Justin Simmons, $15.25. Buda Baker for the Cardinals, $14.75. Bears safety Eddie Jackson, $14.6. Ravens safety Marcus Williams, $14 million. And Seahawks safety Quandre Diggs at $13 million. That ranks in the top 10. So, the rankings for the top 10 highest paid safeties in 2023 was ranked between $13 million and $19 million from Quandre Diggs to Chargers safety Derwin James. Now, you compare Xavier McKinney to these safeties. Number 1, highest paid, Derwin James. Is Xavier McKinney a better safety than Derwin James? I say he's better in coverage, but he's not more of an impact than Derwin James. When it comes to tackling and knocking people out of the game and being a leader, I think Derwin James is better than him at that. But I do think Xavier McKinney's coverage is better than his. So, I'll choose Derwin James over Xavier McKinney. Minka Fitzpatrick, no question, I'm choosing Minkah Fitzpatrick over Xavier McKinney. Jamal Adams, I don't even consider him in here. I think he's going to hurt the safety market getting paid that much. He doesn't do anything. He can't even stay on the field. And when he's on the field, he's getting toasted. So let's cancel him out. Jesse Bates III. Do I take Jesse Bates III over Xavier McKinney? I think the only thing he has over Xavier McKinney is consistency. Consistency-wise, Jesse Bates III is better than Xavier McKinney. That one's a toss-up. Okay, Harrison Smith. I'm taking Harrison Smith over Xavier McKinney. He's a better blitzer. He's pretty good in coverage. He's way more of an enforcer than Xavier McKinney. Justin Simmons, same thing. I think I take Justin Simmons over him as well. Budda Baker, man, that's a tough one, man. Because Budda Baker, man, he does things, but he's like a splash player to me. And I actually think Xavier McKinney's a little bit better than him. I'll take Xavier McKinney over Budda Baker. Eddie Jackson. When Eddie Jackson's on his game and he's healthy, he's better than most of the guys on this list. I cannot take Xavier McKinney over Eddie Jackson. Marcus Williams, I believe he's in a great system over there with the Ravens and he fits the Ravens. But as far as talent-wise, I got to take Xavier McKinney over Marcus Williams. And Quandre Diggs is a heck of a safety, man. Quandre Diggs, he tackles. He goes it down in the box. He covers well over the top. You could put him in a cover one situation, and he's just more consistent than what Xavier McKinney is. So I'll take Quandre Diggs, Eddie Jackson, Justin Simmons, Harrison Smith, Jesse Bates, Fitzpatrick, and Derwin James over Xavier McKinney. So with those taken, I want to take about two safeties. I would take him over about two safeties in this list. So that will put him around about 8 on this list. And that's around the $14 million range. That's around the $14 million range. When you go and when you look at the top safeties, if he's ranked number 8, which I just did, he's ranked around in the $14 million range. Now, the Giants are projected to only have $22 million in cap room, but that's definitely going to change after we restructure some contracts and release a couple of players. I'm looking at us to have around about $40 to $50 million. Are we willing to give Xavier McKinney a contract that's going to average around $14 million a year? It's not going to take $14 million off the cap. But are you willing to invest that much money in Xavier McKinney? That's what the Giants are going to have to figure out when it comes to the Xavier McKinney contract. Is he a leader? He's proven that to be a leader, to be honest with you, because he got a green dot on his helmet. You can't get a green dot on your helmet if you're not considered a leader of men. Is he an impact player? Yes. When he's on his game, he is a very good impact player. He can go over he has range. He can intercept the ball. When he wants to tackle, he tackles pretty well. He does blitz. He knows how to read an offense. I have to give him that. But is he worth between $14 and $15 million a year? That's what the New York Giants are going to have to decide. And if I could get that player that played against the Eagles consistently, yeah, he's worth $15 million a year. I'll go $1 million more. He's worth about $15 million a year. So that's what the New York Giants are going to have to decide with Xavier McKinney. I just did a little list right here for you of the top paid safeties in the league. I have them ranked around 8. And round 8, that's around $14 million a year. You see it for yourselves. So you guys let me know, man. What do you think about Xavier McKinney when it comes to the New York Giants? Should he be a top priority for the New York Giants? Or should the Giants let him go see what he could get on the market and risk losing maybe a Pro Bowl safety in Xavier McKinney? So that's what they're going to have to think. That's what they're going to have to talk about. We know we got Barkley to try to re-sign if he wants to come back. You know, you have some players that you have to re-sign. You have some players out there in right guard, left guard position, maybe even a right tackle, maybe a number 1 receiver, maybe another defensive tackle, maybe another linebacker, maybe another DB. We have so many holes on this team. So do we tie $14 to $15 million in Xavier Mckinney, because that's probably what he's going to command. And I can't blame him if he doesn't, because I just looked at the list and that's what he has. That's what he does, man. And another thing, and I'm going to add at the end, is he was healthy. And health is a major issue for this team, and he played every single snap. That's something that I would pay for with the New York Giants, because we just don't get that. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk, and join the Big Blue crew. Y'all let me know what you think about Xavier Mckinney being a top priority for the New York Giants this offseason. Should we give him the $14 to $15 million that he may command? And by the looks of it, it looks like he won't be out of his mind. He might be able to command that. We'll see. But until the next episode, you guys know what it is, man. Right here on New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. You know what it is, man. Peace.
Let's shine! Let's shine, fellas!
Hey, man, it's time to...
A week, bro. We done put in work all year, bro. Let's go get this tonight, man.
Great energy, great intensity. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
With pressure, throws it right to Barkley, makes the catch, dives to the pylon, and he's in for the touchdown. Throws it right, intercepted by a pancake. He just floated it, and a pancake gets the pick. Howell back to throw, gets sacked for a 35th time. Under pressure, sacked back to the 24-yard line. Came on Thibodeau, closes it out.
Y'all know how NFL man is.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.